Well, hello, Patriot Nation. I hope you're doing wonderful out there. And, one thing I wanted to do with 2022 now upon us is go over our goals and expectations, our focus for 2022 as a school and as a community and how we can work together. So, looking forward into 2022, our first focus is we're going to focus on East. We're not going to focus on other places. We're not going to focus on what's happening at other schools. We're going to focus 100% on East High School. When we take our focus away from that, then it can cause us to be distracted and lose sight of what our primary goal is, and that's to provide our community and our school the best it can provide. When we're worrying more about what's happening in other places, then we don't get to take care of our kids in our community. So number one, we're going to focus on East. We're going to make East the best that we can be. We're going to be unified. We're going to be strong. We're going to be focused on our academics. We're going to focus on our school culture, our climate in the school, and in our community. That's going to be our focus. We're going to have laser precision on what we are doing in our building, and it's going to take all of us to do that. But I'm asking everybody, let's focus on East High School. Let's focus in the East Zone on East, in the East Zone schools, in the East community. Secondly, our focus, and all these could be number one. There's no primary order. But we're going to be good people. We're going to focus and pay attention to the words we use. We're going to be aware of how we talk to others and what we say to our classmates and to our neighbors and to our fellow parents and our fellow community members. We're going to be mindful of those words that we use. We're going to use our actions appropriately. We're not going to focus on things that are going to draw negative attention to ourselves and our community. We're going to be mindful of that. We're going to ask ourselves, do we want our parent, our principal, or our pastor to see it or hear it? Would we do it? We need to think, would we want those three people to be involved? If you would, then go ahead. But if not, be mindful of that. We're also going to have a positive attitude, and that's a focus on our Patriot way, and that is something in which we can always do, every one of us, regardless where you're from or what you do. Have a great attitude, find a positive in every situation, and make people around you better because of that positivity. But we're going to be good people, so let's focus on that. Next, we want to remove excuses. We want to put forth our best effort possible. We want to remove every excuse that's kept us from achieving our goals or achieving our expectations. We can do that. We make the most excuses of any society I've ever read about or studied right now. And excuses are legitimate, but let's find solutions to that. Let's start controlling what we can control. Let's not quit. Let's not have a give-up attitude. Let's look for solutions instead of problems. We can just talk about problems all day long, and that goes back to the very first objective there. We're going to focus on East, and we're going to focus on us, and we're going to find ways to make our people, our students, our community thrive. Now, we can learn from other people, but we're going to focus on ourselves. And so instead of worrying about everything that can happen or hadn't happened or what's wrong, we're going to find solutions. So that's great. Yeah, and it's wonderful to point out the problem. And I'm also looking for solutions as well. And also, we're going to be unified. We're going to work together. We're going to be on the same team. It's not us versus you or you versus us. It's us. It's all of us. We don't need to make ourselves the enemies of each other. We don't need to do that. We need to show our students and our young people in our community what unification looks like, and how if there is some disagreement, that you can work together, that you can have differences of opinion, but still come to a common goal and come to a common ground. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to view each other as the enemy. We're going to look after each other. We're going to protect each other. We're going to be unified. So in 2022, we're going to focus on East. We're going to be good people. We're going to remove every excuse we've used to keep us from succeeding. and we're going to be unified. And when we do all that together, we're going to be great. And that's our goal for 2022. Let's be great together. I can't hide my patriot pride.